Welcome to your second stimulus check update and your stimulus package update for Friday, September 25th. Nancy Pelosi has ordered a committee chair to prepare the new stimulus package for the House of Representatives. Also, Democrats within the House have been pushing Nancy Pelosi extremely hard to get this new stimulus deal done by the end of next week. Also, we have a little bit of a reaction from Republicans within the House of Representatives on what they think about this new stimulus package that's worth $2.4 trillion. And lastly, Mark Cuban. He is pushing very hard right now his idea of a $1,000 bi-weekly stimulus check. This would give you $1,000 every other week until the end of November. He says that this would help the economy, and we'll touch on it a little bit more later. So you guys, Nancy Pelosi came out and she has ordered, there's committees within the House, and she's ordered the committee to prepare a new stimulus package for the House of Representatives. This stimulus package is worth $2.4 trillion, not 2.2 like she had said before in negotiations. Although her and Steve Mnuchin are supposed to sit down and have some negotiations. Steve Mnuchin came out yesterday and talked about this. Nancy Pelosi has come out and said it as well, that they are going to sit down and have some negotiations. But she's going to continue forward with this stimulus package worth $2.4 trillion. And there is some good and bad with it. In this stimulus package, it would include stimulus checks, aid for state and local government, which is going to be huge. It's going to depend, right? If it's worth $1 trillion for state and local governments, obviously Republicans have already said no to that. But if it's somewhere lower, like $500 billion, we might get more Republican support and we could get something passed. It's going to include money for airlines and small businesses, rental assistance, unemployment benefits, post office, and election security. So those are the things that should be within this stimulus package as far as what they're saying. Now, other Democrats within the House have been pushing Nancy Pelosi extremely hard to get a new stimulus deal done, and soon. One of these is Cindy Axne. She's a Democrat representative in the House from Iowa, and she wrote a letter originally to Nancy Pelosi saying, hey, look, we got to get something done. She wrote a second letter that she was getting a bunch of signatures on, just this week. And she said in that letter, we implore you to bring a revised and streamlined COVID-19 relief package to the floor next week. Americans are counting on us. They cannot wait any longer. You guys, it felt so good to read this quote from a representative in the House that's a Democrat. I feel like many people have said, well, the Democrats don't care because Nancy Pelosi won't get something passed. It's not that Democrats don't care. It's that it feels like Nancy Pelosi doesn't care, or it feels like the leaders, Steve Mnuchin doesn't care, or Mitch McConnell, right? It feels like they don't care because they're the ones negotiating and not getting it done. There are many representatives who do care and who are trying to get something done. They just don't have the authority to propose that bill or whatever and get votes on it in the House, right? Also, so House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy, who is from California as well, which is ironic because Nancy Pelosi's from California, right? But he's a Republican because he's the minority leader. He said, quote, this bill, speaking of the $2.4 trillion bill, shows again that Nancy Pelosi, isn't serious about a COVID relief bill, that she's just playing politics. Now, the details of the bill are what is going to matter. If there's $1 trillion of state and local government, you betcha the Republicans aren't going to pass it. But if there's only $500 billion or less of state and local government funding, we could get some support from the Republicans, and this could be a very good bill. So we got to pay attention to the details of the bill as it comes out. Lastly, Mark Cuban is proposing this $1,000 bi-weekly stimulus plan. He says it would help because there are two economies right now. One where individuals and families haven't been affected. And if you're one of those, you're extremely lucky. And you should feel extremely blessed because there's a whole other group of individuals and families who have been affected and who literally can't pay their bills, can't get food. So you have two economies right now, and the second one needs help and needs help quickly. He says the reason why the $1,000 bi-weekly would be good is because the whole goal is to get money back into the economy every 2 weeks and create a demand for business, so businesses need to hire people and then retain those employees because the money will stay there. So one stimulus check, right? There's a big surge of money into the economy. That was fun in my hands. Sorry. I don't really normally use my hands that close. Anyway, there's a huge surge of money into the economy, and that's great, but it's just that one-time surge. Whereas if you have $1,000 every other week, you have continuous money coming into the economy for a few months, right? And so you create that demand for business. Places open, they hire people, those people stay on because the demand stays there because the money's still coming. Now, given when the money stops coming, then the demand's going to drop a little bit, but by then hopefully you would have things a little bit more back to normal. People going out more and people purchasing stuff and families purchasing stuff. So that's why he's proposing the 1,000 bi-weekly. It's not perfect, I'll say that. It's not perfect, but it's a really good idea, and I think many of you will like it. Let me know down in the comments if you like Mark Cuban's idea, or if you'd rather just have a one-time stimulus check. And also let me know what you really think, which would actually help the economy more. Anyway, you guys, I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day. Take care. Today, this will be my last video here out of the norm. I'll be back to my normal videos next week. Tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'll be doing a video, but I'll post something. I'll post like a community post if I don't post a video. I hope that you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. Please like and share this video. Share it on Facebook or somewhere. Take care, guys. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.